Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Hades, where today we are using a slightly different set of Pact of Punishments. I deactivated Extreme Measures, because we already have that checked off on the thing, and I turned on Convenience Fee, which hurts. I think this one's pretty rough. And then also Middle Management. Each mini-boss encounter contains +1 armored foe or some additional problem. This could be real tough, but we gotta start checking these off if we want all that blood, right? And now I know what you're saying. Hey, SB, if you're desperate for a win, if you really just need a little bit of that good stuff to restore your faith in your own abilities, maybe this would be a good time to turn the heat down, perhaps to the number right here. Yeah. But listen, I want victories, but I also want to make progress on these prophecies, and also, frankly, I'm going to feel less good about a victory where I had to turn down the heat for it. Is that sensible? Should it be that way? No. But is it that way in my head? Yes, absolutely. So, this is what we're going to try. We're taking out the aspect of Achilles here, because we put so much blood into it that I think its effect is pretty powerful. And also, in honor of our great friend Achilles, and in hopes that we will run into Patroclus, who maybe will remember the thing? Maybe? Patroclus. I think I put the emphasis on the first syllable and they do it on the second. I'm going to try to do better about that. Anyway. Let's get out here. I almost certainly don't have the right keepsake on.
That dog is not your plaything, boy. Cerberus defends our realm so that no one gets in alive, or gets out either way.
Okay, that's a weird thing to suddenly remember. Are those our memories, or... I don't know. Yeah, for some reason I have this. I kind of think we should... go back and, unfortunately... I don't know exactly how far back. This is going to roll us back. But we should go back and start with the right keepsake. I always do that. I forget to look. That's what we want. And then, are these going to be correct? They are not. Let's... that down, this up, and middle management is 2 points. Okay. Is everything else right? I do have my double dash. Okay, yeah, everything else is right. Okay, now let's go. Is he going to yell at me about the dog again? He sure is.
Who do you think you are?
Nope.
Who do you think you're talking to? Nobody gets out of my domain, whether alive or dead.
It is a little creepy for him to have said, "Who do you think you're talking to?" at this moment.
Try and stop me.
Okay. Hammer.
Let's do for a little maintenance.
So... your attack has more range and deals plus 40% damage to distant foes. I really, really, really wish I knew what distant foes meant. This will make it safer.
Daedalus power.
Okay. I wish that there were more of like a visual indication of if we're getting the distant foe damage. Also... I don't think I realized that you can charge that. Well, that's dumb. That's a dumb thing for me not to have realized.
Well.
Oof, these early Chaos Gates are so scary when you only have 50 health.
These days, the never-ending cycle of rebirth and death for you, O son of Hades. Sufficiently amusing, I should hope.
This character just straight up asked us if the video game is good. For the record, yes, the video game is good. So this is bad. This is not very interesting. I guess, Slothful Favor also seems bad, but I think it's the best of these. You know what? Actually, I'm going to re-roll this.
Not what I need right now.
It's not come then.
Oh, Jesus. We cannot catch a break. These are terrible. I mean, first of all, these aren't even new. These are the same ones we just had. It's a different combination of penalty and bonus, but really, the bonus is the thing that matters, right? I guess we're going to take a Trophic Grasp. It's real scary for 3 rooms, but then we can maybe pick up some kind of casty build, and I've done the opposite of keep us safe for a moment, in the hopes of greater safety later,
May I help you?
It is a real bummer that that is almost lethal.
Good.
Alright, well, a little bit of money at least. And a centaur heart. I couldn't be happier with this. This is exactly what I want. So we don't really... Oh, maybe we do. I was about to say we probably don't really need the boost from the special. But actually, without the special boost, our attack does like 85% of their total HP. I really do like the distance on this spear. Okay. All of a sudden I feel so much better. And after one more room, we're going to feel even more better than this. Can you imagine feeling better than better? Well, soon you won't have to.
Here again.
Oh. This isn't going to count, right? It's going to... I'm pretty sure this is... Yeah, encounters. Okay.
That's better.
Well, still, I'll take it. See, he even thought it was better. We shop. Right? Yeah, we shop. I don't actually need 2 keys. And while I wouldn't mind the point of Fated Persuasion, I think, yeah, 2 boons is a good... No, not with the lessened health, right? Yeah, no, that's a bad idea. So these are 210, we only get 1 of them. Demeter is interesting. I mean, are we gonna try the laser spear build again? Maybe. Hold on a second. Codex, help me out a little bit here. Oh, interesting. So we can't learn more about his entry without advancing his thing. Okay. Good to keep in mind. But what we're doing is going for this. So that thing that increases the duration of your beams, of your crystals. Where was that? Okay, it's Glacial Glare. So that's not a thing that we need anything for except the beam. Alright. Keep it in mind. We gotta take Artemis over Hermes, right?
Just what I need.
And then is it our special or our attack? I suppose a chance to deal critical damage on the attack. Yeah, this is probably it. Boy, 40% more cost.
How do you do?
You really feel that. Yeah, so we're gonna just play a very, very safe, long-range build here today, in the hopes of making some headway. Why are you so hard to hit? Oh, it's because I can't spear through the pillar. That would be why. I was kind of hoping that would actually... There we go. Okay, we got the drop on him there. Stay back. With your weird glowing... I don't even know what that particular elite bonus is, but I don't want to find out.
Nice meeting you.
I ought to warn you that my foster brother Zeus, he has just a disgusting sense of humor, little sprout. He'd have you think he sired half the countryside. I have to shudder at the very thought.
I mean, that certainly does match up with what I've heard about him. Alright, we still have never taken this. I might want, like, really early nourished soul, though. Maybe Mistral Dash is great. The fact that we should take it. We should try it at the very least. Oh, was that the last of her boons that we hadn't taken? I guess that makes sense. We go after her stuff a lot. Oh, winner.
Should be useful.
Very expensive.
What?
Seal the chamber.
No, don't seal the chamber. I need to be able to leave this chamber.
Think you got me, do you?
He does, and for good reason. Alright, we're just gonna try to play real safe here. Now listen, we do need the money more than usual, actually. But at the same time, I am terrified. So you know, we gotta balance these factors. But you know what? The laser build's going to be a little bit less effective with us using this version of the cast. So maybe that's not what we should do.
Oh, yes.
Out, all of you.
I kind of forgot that we're using this new version of cast. But I mean, 2 casts with one that regenerates every 3 seconds, it still might be a good idea.
The Sullen Artemis reached out to you, did she? Oh, that's adorable, dearest. Just don't make any sudden movements with her,
So I probably don't want your thing. You know, I've never taken her aid before. Charm seems pretty good. 2,500 damage also seems pretty good.
I'm all worth
Let's
it.
go ahead and do that. Ooh. Well, I mean... we should do this, right? I'm realizing I don't know what the duo boon for Aphrodite and Demeter is. Let's find out. It would be Cold Embrace. Oh, yeah, this thing. I don't think this is going to be very good for us, probably. That's way more of a melee build type thing, right? Like you drop the crystal and then you charge it into the enemies, and the beam focusing at you means you have a lot of control over exactly what it's hitting,
Let's go.
as long as you're close to the enemies. But I don't know. I don't know about all that.
You have my attention.
I see that you've returned.
Let's give it a go.
Oh god. I'm assuming that these beams are Doomstone beams, right? It might be more important than usual to make sure we're cleaning up the enemies quickly here, just to prevent too much beam nonsense from accruing if more beamed stuff does spawn. Fortunately, even longer range spear is a very effective weapon. So wait, is the entirety of my dash area also covered with chilling mist? That actually makes that seem pretty good.
There.
Also, I'm pretty sure when we beat the room, we received a single gold. I'm not sure why.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Well, special deals more damage and inflicts weak. I certainly like that here. I think we're gonna take that. A strong Dionysus boon. So Dionysus does the hangover boon from him, the hangover dash, does that happen where you dashed away from or where you dashed to? I guess we already have a dash, never mind. We would be taking his cast. Which honestly, yeah, maybe that's a better idea than the Demeter cast. I like this, but I think we are in fact going to go this way. Plus, another god. This is going to put us on so many gods for family favorites so quickly. Hey, wait a second. I thought that thing we took said an extra armored enemy. This is definitely twice the enemies I was expecting. Get charmed. Oh, the others are all dead. I was gonna say, why is he coming after me? But it's because he has nothing else to do.
That's what you get.
That underworld of yours places a real pit, isn't it, Zach? A shame you're stuck down there. But we are gonna get you out of there together, you and I.
Alright, yeah, I think his cast would actually be pretty good, right? Because we have double the damage on that after a special. And then also, his cast does provide, actually, a fair amount of safety. Because you gotta remember, it has a sort of a stunning effect. Like, it pulses stun inside of it, right? How did you not take damage from that? Come on now. These guys got no respect for the rules, I tell you. Was that a good idea? Should I have done that? Probably not. I should probably be trying to test, like 57, 35, okay. So the barrier for distant was somewhere in between the length of those two strikes. Because we got the 40% bonus to the first one, but not to the second one. Hard to know exactly where it is, sadly. I guess I don't really need to be worrying about getting the damage bonus on my cast in this room. Probably any enemy, any one of these enemies who takes our cast is just dead.
Okay.
This is a little bit like the vermin room in Styx. Just like dash attack sideways over and over again. There's nothing they can do about it. What manner of trove are you? Okay, you are probably a go back to full health trove. That seems like a good idea. Especially since we're unlikely to be able to afford food plus boon at this shop. Yeah, so when we get a crit plus the distant attack bonus on a dash strike, it's really a very impressive amount of damage.
Fine, help yourself.
Well, that's better.
Boy, that ticked down from 117 or whatever it was, like, very, very quickly. Alright, we have enough for a boon. Do we have... We have no gold pots. Oh well.
Here's the fee.
Support fire's not bad. Hunter's mark's not... I mean, it's gotta be epic support fire, right?
My senses sharpen.
There's no way that was wrong.
Here we are.
Huh. Oh, right. I turned off the thing.
I almost want to thank you, Zagreus. I thought you'd never change that blasted pact and leave me here in peace.
I guess I shouldn't be surprised that there is dialogue for having done an extreme measures fight and then doing a non-extreme measures fight afterward, but, you know.
What, you mean you aren't lonelier without Electo's or Tisiphone's companionship? They seem so wonderful to have around.
They're tolerable each to some extent. About as much as I can say for you. Now let's the two of us begin. Still right there. Stand still.
Oops, I did the wrong thing. Oh god. I used the wrong spear thing.
You haven't beat me yet. Try this.
Boy, it's remarkable how much easier that is.
Got you. Pure darkness.
In addition to the in addition to the extra sister and thus the extra attacks. I think it's pretty clear from that that the extreme measures versions of the Furies have way more health. That went down so quickly. Okay, so are we maybe distant memory for the end? Like, we're trying to fight it at distant damage anyway? We might actually be. Okay, so, like, but for right now, what boons do we want to try to push? If we didn't take the crystal thing. Geez, what do we have? We have... What do we have? Oh, right, we have Weaken. So we have Aphrodite, Dionysus, Demeter, and Artemis. Am I allowed to force an additional god on that? Because we don't yet have Hermes. Yeah, I kind of feel like we should just try to pull somebody we don't yet have. Who would be fun with none of their basic stuff available, none of their attack altering stuff available? Zeus has some interesting stuff. I mean, obviously, if you go Ares, you get access to all of the what do you call it? The doom on taking damage thing, which actually is pretty powerful. Athena has some interesting stuff, just like flat damage reduction. You know what? Let's force Athena.
Might help. I'll just go on up.
I wonder how many Olympians it'll let me have. Because we could go to 6 in theory, off of taking something new here and then something new in the next one. And then we'd be at 35% damage with Hermes.
I'm authorized.
And I would certainly love this. I would certainly love this heart.
We shall see how good you really are.
Starting pretty big here, it turns out. Try to get some of these casters. Oh, wow.
I keep your trinket then.
Short work.
Oh, hey, that was a 50 health heart. Well, I mean, we have to talk to Eurydice, right? Oh, hold on.
Concealed in the dark recesses of the underworld is the land of Erebus, wherein the dead await eternal sentencing. They long for the attention and good graces of their master, the Lord Hades.
Is this where Father's goons assemble to come after me?
This is like the staging area.
Make yourself at home.
Eurydice, how can you cook so much with all the searing heat around these parts? Has it been magma flooded like this all the time?
The searing heat? I am dead, Your Royal Majesty. Searing's just a cooking technique to me. Don't need to sleep either. I can just keep cooking up a storm. It's not so bad.
Yeah, actually, that sounds alright. Boy, what are we on here? I mean, I suppose Ambrosia Delight would be pretty alright. Like, we don't really need a rarity upgrade on our dash, though. I think the main thing we get out of the dash is the chilling effect. Ambrosia Delight on the cast and the special would both be good, though. We have no idea what we're going for on a refreshing nectar. I'm going to take the Delight.
You got it.
We already have really good boons. Okay, so we didn't get it on the ones that we would like it on. Yep, that was a pretty small gain. 0.5 extra seconds on the charm. That was a...
Bye now.
That was crummy.
Take care.
That was a crummy one. Also, real surprised that we didn't have like a a plot thing to do with her. I'm a little worried about sending this off in that direction. Putting myself in the lava. There is no escape. Wow, this thing has a lot of health. Holy crap. So we know what its elite bonus was.
Anything I need?
Not really, no. Well, this early in the biome, I feel like we should take the Chaos Gate. Even though I do want to go after that Athena boon.
I can take it.
We'll get Athena. We'll get there. Fishing! I knew it. I knew there'd be fishing in here. Now this I really don't want to screw up.
But this. Like a projelly.
A projelly. Like a progenitor.
In the name of Hades.
It did not say perfect catch on that one, by the way, I noticed. Okay. Wow. Chaos is really just kind of not interested in giving us any good rewards this time, huh? Well, better boons for a whole lot of damage. I really just don't care for this at all. Or I guess we're taking this one, but I'm not very happy about it. Yeah, and then we have a whole bunch of extra damage that we're taking. Why not step in here and fight a difficult chamber? Okay.
My favorite power couple.
Little bit of teleporting elite thing happening there. Oh, come on. Okay. So getting turned to stone makes you frozen 100% forever. Our damage is real good though. I know I always say that, but it keeps being true. We've had a lot of runs in a row where it's true. Oh, almost dashed into that. I know I'm not really engaging with our gimmick here, but also I don't really feel like we have the time. What the hell? I got hit after the dash there. Like, I successfully dashed through the thing, and then I took damage after the dash when I was obviously very visually clear of it. Very annoying.
Just leave it to me, dearest.
Kaboom!
There goes the power couple.
That's maybe the most annoying thing that's ever happened to us on a run.
You've met your distant relatives by now. We don't all share the same demeanor nor see eye to eye. Though all of us, I think, wish you the best.
Well, I'm going to be honest with you. I was hoping that we were going to get the chance to replenish the thing. Holy Shield, I guess, is fine. Proud Bearing. You know what? Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. It's the only one we've never taken from her. And Proud Bearing at Epic rank is 30%, which means we could just start with a call each battle, which is maybe interesting.
I have returned. Let's get this done.
I'm into it. Let's get this done.
Be on your guard.
I'll get right on it then.
Oh, no, you don't. Oh, no, you don't.
Who else?
Death sentence. You die next.
You know, I shouldn't be saving. I should just be hitting it.
Think you can beat me?
I do think I can beat you, is the thing. Alright, we stole one there.
And that's the end of that.
Good enough to eat.
Oh, this one for sure.
Palmed up.
Let's keep this between us.
Bye, then.
Ooh. I mean, I think we have to take that, right? I don't love it, but I do think we have to. We have to take that and do well at it.
Yeah, might as well.
All right, Precious, get to work.
Okay, of course it's waves and Medusas. Ow. Well, at least it was only one lava damage.
Every time.
Okay, that was a big gain. That was a pretty big gain. So, at 241, we have just enough to buy a boon, which makes me think that we actually don't want to go shopping. Right, boons are 210. So, just making sure we didn't miss any like gold pots or anything here, and then we're going to go after the heart. I could really use some more Death Defiance.
Next island.
What if we just had, 6 or 7 of them? That would probably be enough to get the job done. I didn't realize we were this late in the biome.
Much better.
Well, at least it's the normal Hydra. Yeah, I don't really want to be taking bonus damage through the Hydra fight. We got really screwed on our Chaos Boons here. Like, we were not offered anything good.
How come we never talk?
Yep, that is why. These should count as backstabs, in my opinion. And we're gonna get a phase change here. Oops, that's lava. Don't stand in that. That's the lava. This fight is... Okay, come on now. I was about to say, this fight is a lot less scary when it's, normal mode. And then that nonsense happened. Right, I think we're gonna want a greater call during this phase just to shorten the amount of time that we're in this phase. Let's do it over here on a fresh one. Okay, it seems to have had no effect at all. I mean, aside from the damage, obviously. But like the charm part of it, it has had no effect at all. It didn't fight the other Hydra heads in any way. I guess the problem is they're just immune to the lava, right? Could have been a lot worse.
Enough.
Wait, did those... I assume... Yeah, okay. There were 2 gold pots below where we spawned. I wanted to make sure that those got broken during the fight.
You are testing my patience.
Sounds like progress to me.
Ugh, 280. I mean, what if we washed off a boon? We're certainly not washing off Trippy Shot. Would I be willing to lose Heartbreak Flourish? Hold on, is Heartbreak Flourish our only... We probably shouldn't lose Proud Bearing because that's our only Athena. Is Heartbreak our only Aphrodite? It might be, actually. Yes, it is, I think. So we probably shouldn't take it. Oh, no, we have 2 Aphrodites. In that case... The thing is, we're already, like, very fingers crossed on Patroclus for story reasons. So, I guess what I'm saying is I'm not going to worry. I'm gonna let Patroclus do this for us, and then we're gonna force another god that we don't have a thing from yet. So, who is that? Poseidon has some cool stuff. Basically, I'm hoping that we'll get the we'll get the one where you just like get a bunch of free money and stuff. So where are we at? We're at 25%. Yeah, we still need Hermes as well. Provided they will show us Hermes. Like they clearly will not allow you to get every god on a run. Because first of all, that would make the scaling with this thing in particular completely bananas, but also
Nice and cool up here.
There has to be somebody who isn't on your side, so Theseus has somebody to call. It's Hammer when we're at 240 already, right? I think it's Hammer. Walk over here. There we go. Come on now. He hit me before I was even all the way in place. The whole reason I waited was so that we would actually go through him and be on the other side of him, and it ended up not mattering at all. I'm worried the same thing's going to happen. There we go. Make them come away a little bit.
Come, wretches.
That feels like a pretty good strategy. Of course there's more.
Really?
Just stand way over here. Alright, finally our chaos thing's over.
The spear's due for a little maintenance.
Oh, you know what? Triple jab with the thing we have going on right now? Yeah.
There we go.
Oh, look at all that. Now I don't even actually have to hit the enemies. I think we are in a situation where a palm is actually pretty good and we don't need money that badly. Yeah, I think we're actually going to take the pomegranate here. We have a lot of boons I'd be happy to see a pomegranate level on. Yep, you cannot convince me that that is the wrong strategy. I will fight the chariots from as far away as I am allowed to. Look at that! I shouldn't be allowed to do that. Trove is providing cover for it.
A palm of power.
The gaps in between the strikes are a little larger than I would like, though. Do we want 40% God Gauge? Probably not. I'll go here. We gotta, right? Okay, I was gonna say, if you are a health trove, I will take you, otherwise, absolutely not. Yeah, and again, we're already desperate for a Kiss of Styx Premium, so like, if we lose a Death Defiance here, it's kinda... It's all in the strategy. Who do we take first?
Gods want me to pick a favorite.
I'm gonna go for him first.
I owe you one, man.
think I'm going to take this. 20% damage resistance. Positive outlook is up for most of the time after you eat your first Death Defiance. And it's also up right now. I think this is actually pretty good.
I thought we had an understanding, Zacharias. But this wouldn't be the first time I was wrong about someone.
And it also wouldn't be the first time that I immediately shot them in the face with a bow. She has already not liked this. You do not have to use the future tense there, Zag. Oh, you know, I wasn't even thinking about the, oh god. What the fuck? Wasn't even thinking about the projectile destroying effects of the triple jab. But that is also a good reason to have taken this. Oh, I hate this. Oh, I hate this. Ooh, that was a pretty short one, it feels like.
Got to say, you handled yourself pretty well back there. I can't stay mad after a show like that.
I'm so happy. I'm so happy to hear that. Even more God Gauge. Or, yep.
The dead better hide.
We're just going to be firing off full strength greater calls all of the time forever. The thing is, if you have support fire and a fast weapon, you're critting so frequently.
Not many in Elysium so dare. Then I accept.
You're critting so frequently that you're getting that God Gauge effect all the time.
Wait, I never challenged you. The entrance to your chamber looks like any other pathway in Elysium. I have no quarrel with you, sir.
To step into my chamber is to challenge me. It is a custom since the time I lived and breathed in darkness. I will send you into such a darkness now.
Man straight up bites his thumb at me. Ah, too slow. Can I tell you, I am so glad to have my second dash back.
Watch yourself.
Oh, this is bad. There we go. We'll get there eventually. Oh, right. Also, I could just fight him from all the way over here. Ah, damn it. I don't know. I had it in my head that letting go of Q was going to be what made me dash there, but there's an extra button press involved.
Shall be my pleasure.
Enough, short one.
I mean, she sure showed him who's boss.
Got you, Asterius. All clear.
Aha! I sense you have in your possession that fine shell I sent you. A little gift plucked straight out of the sea. You keep it close so I can better track you down.
Okay. Yeah, right? We weren't offered the immediate healing one. I would honestly have also taken... Oh no, Strong Drink is not him, it's Dionysus. Yeah, I'll take this. What if always God Gauge? And then there's Hermes. That's actually lovely. Actually really, really good stuff. Yeah, look at that. We can just delete his whole, the whole attack. It's pretty good. Ow.
So then, if Hina's looking out for you, that's good, that's good. She likes to put a lot of thought and stuff in everything. It's all a little much, if you ask me.
Yeah, it doesn't really sound like your kind of deal. So, 10% dodge versus 10 seconds of 30% dodge after we call. I mean, 10 seconds is a long time. But it's not going to be as good as greater evasion, right? That said, this is fated. We have not popped this yet. And I do like to complete a prophecy. 10 seconds is a long time. Alright.
Faster than
Perhaps unwisely. We're taking this one. And we are riding real close to the line of disaster here pretty much constantly.
Surprise.
Oh god, bow guys. I hate them. I hate them so much. Yep, there it is. I knew it. It was 100% guaranteed in this chamber. There's no way you can fight 4 armored bow guys without taking a huge amount of damage. Why can I not dash? Okay. That was pretty weird. It was just keeping me locked into that wall despite the fact that I was holding down and not left. What on earth? Who designed this room? What kind of sadist puts 4 armored bow guys in a room, and then there's more waves after that? We're actually just gonna lose the run right here.
It's my last chance.
You keen-eyed Artemis who, in her focus on the hunt, has not developed social graces suitable enough to come to you herself.
Social graces, she says. Going about like that. I'm sure you know that I can find you when it's necessary, Zagreus. Though how to get away from Aphrodite, I have no idea.
Critical effects deal more damage to weak foes does seem pretty good. That said, additional damage reduction might be valuable. We would hope to not be nearby too many foes.
My heart is full.
Okay, so if we find Patroclus, we're totally still in this. And if not, then we are not. I think it's basically what it comes down to. So my man just has to show up. Listen, I would love to engage with our gimmick a little bit more, but given the enemies we're up against here, if I stop attacking for even a second, we're going to take 600 projectiles to the face. So we're just going to keep doing it this way. Yes, Aphrodite, please detonate one of these fools. Okay, no way on Earth are we taking a Chaos Gate. Although this sucks. If we go to Chaos, we don't have the option of not taking a thing. So, like, basically, you could view Chaos as a way to re-roll the room rewards and maybe get something a little bit more fitting. Is there a thing that we would want from Dionysus? My concern is just that if Chaos shows us 3 dangerous boons, we're probably dead. Although, if we don't see Patroclus, that's true either way, probably. So maybe it's worth it. Premium Vintage would be, like, okay. Strong Drink, honestly, I would still take. A lot of these are not really that compelling or available to us. We've never seen Blackout, but we don't have any hangover anyway. We have access to this. You cast Blast an area with freezing festive fog that also inflicts chill. I mean, that's okay. What else? We don't actually have the prerequisites for almost any of this stuff. Yeah. So Dionysus boon, the festive fog chill thing could be cool. This would cost 27 health. I think we have to avoid there's too great a chance that the Chaos Boon would damage us. Or would the Chaos Boon would kill us. You know what? Actually, I'm going to go Hermes. There are a couple of Hermes boons that would still be valuable to us.
Looks clear.
Oh, a fountain chamber. Actually, really nice.
In the name of Hades.
Right? It's got to be.
That's a relief.
What if Aphrodite did all of my fighting for me? This is the boss chambers next. Okay, well, run over. Good game, everybody.
Hey, cheers for picking up the tab there, Zag. Now, I cannot exactly pay you back, though I could give you this.
Okay, I think we're taking it. Over Strong Drink? I mean, Strong Drink's not going to be a lot of damage, but it would mean that the fountain after this and the fountain at the end of Styx are both very helpful. I think this is really powerful, though. Plus 30% damage on our already very impressive damage. Already very impressive cast damage, and then chill. I assume it's not a single chill, but like repeated pulses of chill.
Always hits the spot.
Okay, Deadly Strike seems fine. To be clear, I think we can probably still beat these guys. Well, maybe. We'll see.
Time for the main event.
The gods are testing us once more, Asterius. For how else to explain this fiend approaching us, bearing such blessings as would normally be fit only for heroes such as we?
You do know I'm related to them, right? The god of the dead is my father. I'm sure word's gotten around. Not that I want deferential treatment from the likes of you.
Good, for you'll get nothing of the sort. The gods are on my side, not yours, monster. What business would they have abetting you?
Has he just not noticed on all the previous fights? And then I couldn't hit the broadside of a Minotaur. Oh, it just goes off immediately. It removes the travel time. That's pretty powerful.
I do not fear you, fiend. Your presence is a stain upon Elysium.
Stand over there and beckon me forward. Did it again.
I like the sound of that.
Oh, cowardice. I hate it. I hate it so much when they go impervious. Oh, what? I tried to press Q there to dash back to my spear, but I guess I had picked it up already. Somehow. If you just walk close enough to it, you pick it up, so that must be what happened. I'm in a lot of trouble actually getting hits in here.
I swear I'll get you yet. That cheering's not for you, monster.
I don't hear any cheering. I'm not going to do the call until after the Minotaur goes down because I don't want her to hit him with it.
You struck down the bomb.
When shall they ever learn?
Betrayal.
Wow, that's a lot of damage.
Olympus, I invoke your aid.
Whose side is he on?
That's pretty powerful.
Hold you, unwelcome pustule. I shall run you through.
This is bad. Yeah, I pretty much guaranteed I was going to get hit by making that move. Okay, that did not go as well as I had hoped it might, but it still went alright. Yeah, there's just no way we get through Styx now.
I win again, Shade, thanks to your support.
And solely thanks to your support. It certainly wasn't my play. Alright. If we were... Okay, if I play very well against Hades, and we get through Styx quickly, like first or second branch has the Satyr Sack, maybe it's still doable. Do we have... Are you kidding me? God damn it, they didn't even offer us the... Okay. We're taking the Lucky Tooth, I think, then. Yep. Don't know that we have a lot of options here.
I can do this again.
Ugly, ugly stuff. We could still get another Death Defiance somewhere. If Athena offers us a boon, we could win one off her. We could potentially purchase one. It would be, what was it, 280? So we gotta make sure we keep 280 on us as much as possible. We don't have access to Athena here.
Which tunnel?
We do have access to Athena here. But could be tricky. Alright, let's hope. My guess is we're not going to be doing a lot of special throwing on this one. Trying to make sure I'm positioned so that I'm hitting all three of them. Oh, you don't want to be standing all the way over there. That's not going to work. Okay, now he is stunnable. Yeah, I really, really like this Demeter Dionysus boon. This is really powerful. I mean, the duo boons, right? They're very good. We have cover from the guy up top, so I'm comfortable just doing this for the moment. Okay. First wave, easy enough, and we're actually almost God gauged already.
Just getting started.
Gotta wait till this guy's dead before I hit it.
You're going to like this.
Oh, that wasn't the end. I really thought that would be the end of the room. Ugh, a satyr. Of course there's still a satyr. Alright, this is our spot. You know, there probably don't need to be more enemies. Well, these guys have some very, very fast-tracking lasers.
Would be my pleasure.
Good for the health.
Their lasers don't always track that quickly, do they? That felt like some pretty good turn speed.
Heading back.
Okay, so now I think we go for the Athena boon. I know it's a hard branch, but I think we need to pursue our Death Defiance as early as possible. I wonder if there's just one of them in the room and you charm them. That's probably the same as a charm duration stun, right? Like, it probably prevents them from doing anything at all. What? I didn't even realize there was a satyr over. I was so fixated on the laser statues. Alright, we're just going to take some cover then and do this. These satyrs think they are poisoning me. Okay, well this one was easy enough. Not exactly a combat puzzle.
One of their disgusting layers, huh?
Oh right, this one.
Just a sec.
Damn it, I knew it. As soon as I pressed the button, I was like, she's gonna hit one of the little ones, isn't she? Oh, that's bad. Okay, whew. Wow, he was not being hit stunned for nearly a quarter of a second there. Real fast attack he put together. Yeah, see, I'm getting locked in place a lot where, like, I'm dashing and it's just dashing me while I'm stationary, effectively. I'm not exactly sure why.
This message.
Well, if we don't... Yeah, okay. I was going to say, if we don't get a Death Defiance here now after all the damage we took there, that's probably very, very, very bad. Okay. We kind of needed that, like, real bad.
Should come in useful.
Yep, Nourished Soul I think is necessary. Oh, right. I really wish they wouldn't do that. Like, if you take a thing that it should give you a reward right now, just give you the reward right now. Like, I don't understand why on the troves, if you get a health, or like if you get a darkness trove, or a gemstone trove, you have to go and pick them up. But if you get a gold trove or a health trove, you don't, right? The health troves don't even spawn the little health item to pick up. It's as soon as you open it, you get the health, isn't it? It's very strange. Doesn't really make a lot of sense. Well, it's like Palm versus Demeter. It's probably boon. It's probably take a boon.
It's in here.
Gosh, I hope it's in here. Things are getting increasingly grim. It is still possible that we get a Kiss of Styx in here somewhere. And then we also get the fountain at the end of this one. And if that's the case, then I think we have pretty good resources. We have okay resources. Not pretty good, but we have okay resources for going in on Hades. If neither one of those things are true, we may not even make it to Hades. Never stop sideways dash attacking. Okay, there's a well. That's a good sign. We don't have a reroll, but we could just get lucky. Please? God damn it. Well, okay. There's not much sense not taking the Fateful Twist.
What do I get?
Damn it.
Looks handy.
Alright, well... That's not great news.
No satyrs. I'll just tuck that away. I can switch to a different boon.
Ravenous Will's not going to be great for us here, because our stuff regenerates so fast. I guess Frozen Touch... Frozen Touch is bad, but I think that the, Frozen Touch is low value. But replacing our cast is negative value, I think, so...
Time to deliver the goods.
It's also time to get this.
Don't spend it all in one place, mate.
Alright, so we have 360 total health for this. We also have... Which one is Aethernet? Okay. Not a very good one.
The Guardian of Hell itself decides the time has come for a short break and snack.
Bye for now, boy.
Did it actually show us... Did that well show us literally the 3 worst possible things? A random item that is in fact an Aethernet, a Hydrolite when you're going to heal to fall off the fountain anyway, and gemstones? Like attack damage, special damage, cast damage, and additional bloodstone, all that stuff would have been useful. I think we did in fact get the worst possible pull on the well. Crummy.
It grew distinctly colder just as you arrived. So Demeter has been in contact with you then. That witch. Tell me how much she knows.
What? I don't... Wait, this everlasting winter, it's her doing, isn't it? Why? Don't mortals die when it's cold? Sounds like a lot of extra work for you.
Then you are ignorant. Keep it that way with her, lest you risk everything, you understand. The consequences would be far worse than a foul stretch of weather. But enough talk now.
Okay, that actually worked. That was bad, though. So part of the good news about the, damn it, the Greater Call here is that all the damage is at once, so he can't... Okay, that thing's just invincible. That's a shame. Since all the damage is at once, he can't impervious through half of it after we've committed it, which is definitely helpful.
Would that you could be useful there from time to time.
You'd like that, wouldn't you?
That's bad.
You're going to love this.
Yeah, well, she really gets it, too. Ah, come on. I'm just gonna go this way, and we're gonna hide until these come out. Yeah, so our buffed up cast actually kills the bloodstones in a single shot.
I like the sound of that.
It doesn't reach. Not good. Not good at all.
Let's see you deal with this.
Come on.
Oh, too early. Too early again.
Now this. I shall not take such disrespect from you.
I disagree. You are totally just taking it. He's gonna do his thing in a second here, and I'm trying to be in a spot that's... Oh no, bad time. Oh, come on. I'm outside the circle, for sure.
Skelly power. You'll perish yet.
Just leave it to me, dearest.
He's chosen a really bad spot to stand for that. Just gonna play real cautious. I really like the fact that my cast isn't a projectile anymore, which means I can do that thing with it. Cast it on him through the thing. Okay, what if I was just the world's greatest coward? What if I was, in fact, the coward of the year? This is actually working, so I'm just going to keep doing it. Okay. Strategy, that's how.
The world you seek out there, it's even crueler than the one you know. Care on. Take me home.
In some ways, Phase 2 is actually easier than Phase 1, especially if you never have to melee. Yeah, that was a total mess, but I'm pleased with myself for thinking my way out of it at the end. I didn't win with brute force, I won with... You might charitably call that intellect, maybe.
My weapons can grow even stronger now.
And that is going to complete... We have so many prophecies completed back home. Also, although I suppose it is probably not how Achilles himself would have chosen to fight, I do feel like we honored Achilles a little bit by winning with his weapon, bringing home a victory in his name, although I would certainly feel like we were fulfilling him a little bit more if we had also managed to speak to Patroclus on that one. Patroclus on that one. Also, we didn't take any damage at all after the Skelly revive, but we would have been dead without it.
You're back?
Mother!
Yeah, this is going to be uncomfortable.
You can't do this to me, Mother. You said Father is no fool, and neither are you. There has to be a way to fix this. Not just with you and Father, but with everyone. There has to be a way.
You have your father's stubbornness. Listen to me. You're endangering everything you care about by coming here. Don't you understand? Besides...
What? Besides what? Tell me, please.
The truth is that I like it here, Zagreus. I've done well for myself on my own. And your father, He has his domain to look after. The feelings he once had for me, feelings we shared, they fade with time. You'll understand someday.
No, I won't be understanding anything of the sort. Father still loves you, I'm sure of it. And he owes you an apology, damn it. I cannot make amends with you on his behalf. It's something only you can do together.
What do you mean he still loves me, Zagreus? How would you know?
Because I'm his blasted son, that's how I know. But trust me isn't ever good enough, I know that too. I'll prove it to you, Mother. Just you wait and see.
Oh, you're fading, son. You don't need to prove anything to me. Please don't do anything rash. All of us made our choices. Now we have to live with them. Isn't it enough to know that I'm safe? That I'm content to be alone?
No, it's not enough for me because this blasted family, it cannot just keep hiding from its problems, running from them. We're stuck with one another. We have to do everything we can for one another.
Oh, my dear boy.
We have to. No, not yet.
So, I mean, this thing really is... It's an outgrowth of the same root
again
as him not being able to accept Eurydice and Orpheus together, and him not being able to accept the Achilles and Patroclus thing, which I'm sure is where that's going. It's kind of interesting how all of these conflicts echo the same.
Achilles, I need your help.
What is it, lad? What's wrong? What can I do?
Let me in Father's chambers, please.
That's high atop the list of things I'm not to do for anyone, and under any circumstances. What is it you need? I've never even been in there myself.
I don't know, but if I know Father, and I think I do, he's got to have something of hers in there. Of Mother's. She still doesn't get it, doesn't believe me about him, and I said I'd prove it, that he cares for her.
All right, slow down, I understand. Look, this can get me in a lot of trouble like you've no idea. And not just me, so be careful and be quick while he's still out. Take this and go. Don't leave anything there out of place, all right?
I'm surprised he's actually letting us in.
Thank you.
Okay, well, this seems very dangerous indeed. You stay right there. Hold on. I'm gonna go turn in all my stuff to see if we end up with any,
No, I can't go
Meg's
this way
here
just
too.
yet.
What? But I need to... prophecies, nectars... Ah, damn it. Okay, fine. We'll go and do this thing, and then we'll come back. This is the right door, right?
The stoic lord and master of the house possesses wealth beyond imagining, a portion of which he has used for a crisp set of attire for every passing day.
Wait, is his entire closet just... I think his entire closet is just extra copies of that cape he keeps incinerating.
I knew it. It's just capes.
That's very funny. Yeah, I mean, I guess his bed would have to be this large. Hold on a second, though. That's probably going to kick us out. Is there anything else? I mean, it's cool. It's a neat chamber.
In his Lord Father's very private chambers, Zagreus, the lock-removing prince, discovers a most delicately painted likeness of none other than Persephone herself. A coat of dust suggests it has remained here for some time.
He's never stopped thinking of her. Ugh, what a fool.
Well, I mean, that's one way you could interpret the coat of dust, I suppose. Alright, I guess this would be a good time to leave, and he's going to be standing right outside? Oh, no, he is not.
I did, thank you.
And I will just absolutely not tell anyone. Okay, I need nectar. I need lots of nectar. Hold on, everyone. Let's go turn in all of our stuff, and then we're going to have like 10,000 gemstones, and we'll figure things out from there. We're going to have so many gemstones.
It was bound to happen, really. Can't believe Lady Athena's fighting for me.
Lady Demeter seems to have taken a shine to me. The Mirror of Night. It's made me strong.
Okay, and we can finally just set the Mirror of Night to the talents we actually want to be using, which I'm very happy about. Okay, so. Gotta get some nectar. Oh, let's turn in... Did we fish? Oh yeah, we caught the Chaos Fish.
Here's what I caught. What's that?
Wow. That's a lot of darkness. Alright, you.
In the old exchange.
Nectar is keys. Keys are gemstones. Okay, we can do that. So gimme...
Seems like a good deal.
Give me one right now, and then hold on a second. Am I allowed to offer it to Meg? No. So the lock tells us that we are locked from advancing it any further. That's not representing an unlock that we will get. Okay. Thanatos is also locked. Was Achilles? Achilles is also locked, and I'm certain that this is unlocked by talking to Patroclus, which means that we might be locked just to dumb luck on this one. So I guess Dusa is the one we're favoring now? Okay. She deserves them. And then, like, I guess we'll try to go into the dungeon with a bunch of nectar. She was over here, wasn't she? Maybe she's moving around and cleaning. We'll try to take a few into the dungeon for the characters that we don't encounter all that often. You'll start, like, building them up on Eurydice and Patroclus and Sisyphus.
Hey, Than. Come join me in the lounge for old time's sake. Coast is clear. The work can wait.
You're really asking me to join you for a drink? I mean, you know what? Sure. The work can wait.
I somehow knew, you know. I always knew you weren't going to stay. You were so restless here. You just needed a reason to leave. And I hoped you wouldn't find one this quickly. Ugh, what am I saying? You have no idea.
No, I know exactly what you're saying, Than. I'm sorry that I'm putting you through all of this. It's something that I have to do. But I'm glad we know the truth about me now. Maybe we can move on from there.
I've always lacked your optimism, Zag. Anyway, the work has waited long enough. I need to get back to it. Thanks for the drink.
I haven't murdered someone in almost 10 minutes and my hands are starting to shake.
Watch yourself out there, Zagreus. I have to go.
See you, Than.
Well, I mean, that seems significant, right? What about Meg? Are we also going to get drunk with Meg?
So, about Tisiphone, is, everything alright with her? Talk of murder all the time and all.
Tisiphone is charged with punishing the worst that mortals have to offer. More than charged. Her work is everything to her.
No time for family or recreation, then, I take it. Pity what happens to those overly obsessed with work.
I get what you're insinuating, Zagreus. I'm nothing like her. Not even close. And don't you dare compare the two of us again.
I mean, she's right.
Let's have a bat's eye view.
Oh, that's really cool. Oh, if you press any buttons at all, it pulls you out of it. So I guess you can see at a glance where everyone is and who has exclamation points, and we can see that Dusa is just freaking gone, man. Well, bummer. You know what? Give me 4 more keys.
I'll take it.
And then I'll buy 1 more nectar to take into the field, and we'll have 1 key for resetting the mirror.
What news of late about Eurydice, my friend? She is as delicate as I described, no doubt. But I am dwelling on her once again, it seems.
I knew she was a talented musician, mate, but you never let on that she is an amazing chef as well. She's been hospitable to me each time we've met, though you still seem to be a bit of a sore subject.
How very understandable indeed. Were I to have been failed to be rescued from the depths of hell, mere moments from escape, I too would be quite cross with my attempted rescuer. And for quite some time.
I'm working on it, mate.
You know, honestly, I know what he meant, but delicate is a word that I would apply to Orpheus, much more than I would apply to Eurydice. Alright, so we still don't really want to buy Darker Thirst. We have a lot of gemstones. I mean, let's buy some stuff for our room. Some fancy broken weapons from a historic siege. Are those nunchucks? I'm buying nunchucks for my room. Obviously.
Make my messy chambers even messier.
And then maybe we should hold off from there in case I decide we need to, you know, buy keys to get nectar again. But I did buy these nunchucks.
Alas, you have seen much of Hypnos lately, child. I hope you find his disposition somewhat tolerable. Please tell me plain if this is not the case.
Yeah, somewhat.
Oh, he's not so bad, Nix. Be proud of your sleepy, cheerful son. Who else among us is able to muster that kind of enthusiasm?
Honestly, no one. Not a single person I can think of.
Should liven things a bit.
The shattered weapons of the siege of Ilion are now reduced to window dressings in the prince's ever-cluttered lair.
Bronze weapons. Made crudely, but they had the right idea.
Which is to say that I should definitely be able to equip some nunchucks.
Well...
Getting better. It sounds beautiful. Okay, so... we now have enough blood to actually make this maybe interesting. And I feel like it's about damn time.
Recover your ancient strength.
I mean, we could take this. Do I want to just spend all of our blood? What else am I really desperate to put blood into? Honestly, not that much. I think we're just going to go deep on this.
Awakened.
What kind of sorcery was that?
The expensive kind. Okay, it is now the case that the special actually does more damage than just power shotting again would do. Good. Okay, and we've made some decent progress on... geez, which one was it? Close at Heart? No, not Close at Heart. I mean, we have made some progress on Close at Heart as well. Slashed benefits. We only saw one of the 3 perks we were missing there, which is a shame. And we are definitely going to turn that thing off. So customs, forced overtime, heightened security. Some of these are really brutal. But 15 Titan Blood. It feels like that's a reward that we can't really just ignore, I think. So... we're going to go tell Mom that Dad has a picture of her on his nightstand, and Zagreus is expecting that to land. I am less optimistic on that one. And then, I guess that's really the whole plan for next time. Use this bow and, of course, do all that stuff again. But, you know, slightly differently. Hold on, can I examine my Achilles poster? No. It's real cool, though. It's got a real, like, Man from Helmdall kind of feel to it. Alright, I guess that's it for us for today. Thank you all so much for watching. When you come back, next time, we are finally gonna get to try out this bow aspect. Hopefully, it will actually be fun to use. And we'll see you then.